Hi guys, Ms. Shamble with your day 28 video on system word problems. I'm going to do number 2, which says that Eugene and Paul each improved their yards by planting daylilies and shrubs. They bought their supplies from the same store. Eugene spent $148 on 11 daylilies and 2 shrubs. Paul spent $40 on 2 daylilies and 2 shrubs. Find the cost of 1 daylily and the cost of 1 shrub. That last sentence right there tells us exactly what we're looking for, and that helps us to identify what our variables are. So the cost of 1 daylily, I let D equal the cost of a daylily, and then the cost of 1 shrub, I let S equal the cost of a shrub. So if you look at the problem, it's split up by people, so it makes sense to make 2 equations based on each person. So I'm going to make an equation for Eugene, and I'm going to make an equation for Paul. So what we know about Eugene is he bought 11 daylilies. If you bought 11 daylilies at a cost D each, that would be 11 times D. 11 daylilies times however much they cost, plus he bought 2 shrubs. So 2 shrubs times the amount that they cost for a grand total of $148. So his cost was $148. Now we do the same for Paul. So Paul spent $40, so I'm going to go ahead and note that he spent $40 on 2 daylilies. So 2 times D for 2 daylilies, plus Paul bought 2 shrubs. So 2 times the cost per shrub, so 2S. So there are my 2 equations. Now, if you look at these, obviously S is the easier variable to cancel out because they're both 2's. Our current issue is that one of them needs to be a negative. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply the second equation by -1. That way, they will actually cancel. So I'm going to rewrite my top one because I don't have space to go right. So I'm going to have Eugene's equation stays the same, equals 148. That looks vaguely like a 5. There we go. And the second equation, once I start distributing, -1 times 2D makes -2D. -1 times 2S makes -2S equals 40 times -1 is -40. And now we can actually add them together. That way the S's will cancel out. 11 plus -2 makes 9D equals 148 minus 40 is 108. To get D totally by itself, we have to divide by 9. I don't know what 108 divided by 9 is off the top of my head, but that's what a calculator is for. Oops. So you get 12. So D equals 12. So what we know so far is that the cost of a daylily is $12. So I'm going to go ahead and note that up here, is that's $12. We still need to find S though. So to get the cost of a shrub, I need to take that 12 and plug it back into one of the equations. I'm going to plug it into the equation that has smaller numbers. That way maybe I don't need to use my calculator again, and my husband won't judge me like I told you guys he always does for not being very good at mental math. So over here I've got 2 times, this time instead of D, I'm going to put 12 because we know D is 12 now, plus 2S equals 40. 2 times 12 is 24. Plus 2S equals 40. I'm going to subtract 24 on both sides. So you get 2S is equal to 16. Divide by 2, divide by 2, and S is equal to 8. Well, those both kind of look like 8s. Oops. S equals 8. So up here, the cost of a shrub is $8. And that is my final answer.